Welcome back. I hope you're doing great. As a part of this video, we'll understand LTrim and RTrim function. What if you don't want to trim on either side? We do have a function for that. That is LTrim. So you want to remove the space on the left side of the string. That is when you can go for the LTrim. LTrim function removes the leading spaces from a string. So leading spaces means which are there on the left side of the string. How to use it? Say LTrim and string, it will trim the spaces on the left. For example, here Maruti Swift, we have spaces on the left. If you say LTrim, only the spaces on the left will be trimmed and we'll get a result as Maruti Swift. Remember, LTrim trims only the leading spaces. Spaces on the left. Right side remains same. You can also use LTrim function with the length function so that you know what is the length of a string before the LTrim and after the LTrim. Here in this case, before the LTrim, the value is 17, right? Okay, we will give a 17 as a characters. Now, if you LTrim this, these left side spaces will be removed. It will become 13. You can use this function on a column in a table also. If you say LTrim on a name, what will happen is wherever the spaces are there on the left side of any of the values in this column, they will be removed and we'll get the strings without spaces on the left. On the right, it will be still there because we are doing a LTrim here. We can use the LTrim with length function on the column of a name. If I say length of a name from student before the LTrim, it is 6, 8, 10, and 5. After LTrim, and then if you take a length, we'll get the results as 6, 5, 5, 4. Why is that 6 remains 6? Because it is only trimming on the left side. In this case, there are no spaces on the left side. There are no leading spaces. So the length would remain same. But on the other hand, in the case of Steve, we have 3 leading spaces. That way, that will become 5. And in case of Harry, 5 leading spaces, that becomes 5. And we have Amit, that becomes 4. While we did the trimming on the left side, we can also use a function called rtrim to trim the spaces on the right side, which is also called as trailing spaces. In this case, if you see, these trailing spaces will be removed after running a rtrim function on the string. So what is the syntax for this? Just say rtrim and provide a string. For example, here, when I say Maruti, there are spaces here, 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 and here. It will remove this space and give me a value as dash, 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 and Maruti Swift because it will trim only the spaces on the right side. So we can also combine this with the length function as we did in the other functions like LTrim and trim. So before rtrim, the length of this is 16 here, and after the rtrim will have a value of 15 because we should have taken off only this one. You'll have 15. Okay, then we can also use the rtrim on a column name of a table. So in this case, I'm saying rtrim name wherever the spaces are on the right side, that will be removed, but on the left side they are intact because we are doing a rtrim. It will be removing only the spaces on the right side, that is trailing spaces. And we can use the rtrim with the length function, so it will calculate the length of the string before the rtrim, and after the rtrim 6 will become 4 because these two are gone, and all other things remain same because these do not have a spaces on the right. We understood removing the spaces. Wonderful. We'll see all of them as a part of our hands-on. Thank you.